What's good? How we doing? And welcome back, man. It's been a while, hasn't it? At least a month and a half. It's been a long time. I underestimated how busy I'd really be. School, sports, all that stuff. But hey, we're back, and we got a banger for you today. We got the Amazon exclusive. Well, it was Amazon exclusive, hitting stores now. Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar 3-pack. I picked this up the other day. I know it's real late, but I never got to get it online, and I figured it'd just be a good way to come back with a review and something that I haven't done before. So with this packaging, you got a lot going on. I really enjoy it. Of course, here's the three products. You got Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and Brock Lesnar there. Along the bottom, you got the three names, Elite logo, includes Universal Championship. If you come up top here, you got Tribal Chief, Versus in a very light gray, and Beast Incarnate. Same thing going on the top. You got the little Roman Reigns logo and pattern, and you got the Brock Lesnar logo and pattern, which also continues onto the front of the box. If you turn to this side, you got the three of them here: Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman. If you turn to the back, you got a real cool. This is from the segment that this pack is based off of. You got Brock Lesnar there, Roman Reigns there, Paul Heyman there. Tribal Chief versus Beast. It says, after Roman Reigns successfully defeated John Cena at SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar returned to challenge the head of the table for the Universal Championship. All eyes turned towards one man, Paul Heyman, the former advocate for the Beast Incarnate, now the wise man who advised the bloodline. Would Heyman stand by his chief or help crown a new reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar? Really like that. Now, funny thing is, it shows Roman with a bun here. It doesn't give us that Roman, but I can try that because I do have that head scan from his old Elite. And if you go to this side, you just got Elite Collection in the Brock Lesnar pattern. And that's the packaging. So I'm going to crack these out, and we'll break down the accessories and the figures, and just see what this pack's all about. So there really is a lot of awesome stuff going on with this pack. Mostly a lot of accessories and a lot of pretty freaking good ones. So we're going to get into them right now. So first we get Kodamount interchangeable hands, one pair for each figure. So first we just got some plain old, I guess he's going to Brock Lesnar. A little skin tone, mic holding hands. We've gotten those a lot, nothing special there. But we love mic holding hands, so that's perfectly fine with me. Next we have these open hands for, I guess if you can put them on Paul Heyman or Brock Lesnar to do whatever, but I don't mind these, There's not a lot of use for them, but they're cool to have for some shots and pick feds and all that, so I don't mind these hands either. And lastly, we got Roman's pair. We just got a skin tone fisted hand for Roman Reigns. And really cool, the red fisted gauntlet that's not painted but sculpted. You can see it kind of pop up over there. You can feel it, so that's all sculpted on, so I really like that. And I'm really glad they did that for some extra detail. Up next, not too crazy, but I do really like this microphone here. It's the kind of updated current triangle with the updated WWE logo. Just realistic, so I really like that. We haven't seen this too many times. We usually get the square one, so I really like that. Nothing simple, but a little detail that I really enjoy. Up next, we got Brock Lesnar's accessories. Now, I really like these. We just got a black, sleeveless kind of t-shirt. But the reason I love this is because not only does it look nice, feel nice, but you can use it for so many uses. Like, it's a plain black shirt. What wrestler can't you use this for? So, really enjoy that. And another kind of generic use that also looks really, really good is this sleeveless flannel t-shirt. It's kind of looks like a gray, dark blue, black kind of pattern here on the flannel. The collar, I really like the way that looks. Again, you can use it for any wrestler you want. There's no Brock Lesnar. There's nothing that indicates that this goes to the Brock Lesnar, so you can use it for anyone, which I really do like. I really like when you can use them for anyone. Get multiple uses, And last but not least, we got the head of the table, the Tribal Chiefs accessory. First, I believe at the time, this was the first iteration of this, the Universal Championship with the Roman Reigns side plates right there. Looking sweet, man. You see Roman Reigns and little text and the logo, and then just the regular blue Universal title, side plates on both sides. I really like the look, and I think we've gotten it since, but I think at the time that this came out, This is the first time we've gotten the Roman side plates on the blue title. And last but not least, this is my favorite accessory in the package. The white Bloodline t-shirt. We got the black one with the Ultimate Edition. There is nothing on the back, but it's just white. It looks clean. I really love that logo so much. I think it's sick, and especially to have this on a shirt in figure form is just really, really freaking cool. Getting into the figures first, we're going to put them front and center. We got the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, my Tribal Chief. We got Roman Reigns, and I really like what I'm seeing. I like the way this feels. It feels really good. If we get into the head scan, kind of close up here, I think at the time this came out, this was a new scan. Not necessarily scan, it's pretty the same except the facial expression of the mouth, but I do like it. It's not my first choice. I would kind of just rather than a normal Roman head scan, but I do like it, and you got the typical Roman Reigns hair mold. Nothing crazy there. Moving into the torso, I do enjoy this a lot. It's a lighter skin tone from what we've gotten in the past, which I do think kind of replicates Roman Reigns a little bit better. We also got the complete tattoo piece on the chest, the arm, and the back. We're getting that full back piece, which I really like. You know, it covers the full shoulder. You don't got to worry about any gappage, any weird gappage in the figure's tattoo work here. So I like that a lot. This arm's plain, black gauntlet. Here we got the red gauntlet with the sculpted on, and the sculpted gauntlet hand again. And there's even sculpt on the thumb, if this will focus. You can kind of see it right there. Oh. But there's sculpt on the thumb too, which you didn't get in the fist because it's tucked in. But I really like that. Just some good detail, really good detail on that figure. Now, one thing I had to point out is the chest piece. Now, I don't know if you look close, it's kind of just like a faded triangle, or just like kind of like cuts off right here. But I'm pretty sure it kind of goes down a little bit more, because the back piece goes down so far. I'm pretty sure it goes down to like right about here, but it doesn't bug me too much. I'm not that deep. You know, of course, you got pretty decent ab crunch, a little tight, but pretty decent ab crunch, and double jointed arms, of course. Moving into the bottom, you guessed it, we got the shield pants, literally on every Roman Reigns figure. I mean, I get it's what he wrestles with, but it's time for something like a promo Reigns, a suited Reigns, something else. But I don't mind them. There's nothing going on here. I liked all the sculpting, really good detail. It's just we've seen them so many times. Of course, you get the double jointed knees with pins. The arms are actually pinless, which I appreciate, but the knees are not. Plain black boots, but I do appreciate the sculpting on the pants. And that is it for Roman Reigns. Up next, we got the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Now, off first glance, I like what I'm seeing on this figure. I dislike some things that I'm seeing on the figure. The first thing that I think is pretty notable is the scaling. This figure feels short and stubby and small, and not big like other Brock Lesnar's in the past. I mean, something about it, if you look, I don't know if it's the torso or if it's just the pants are too small, but doesn't it just look kind of off and just short and stubby? We'll figure that out in our figure comparisons, but I do like the way it looks. Moving into the head sculpt, we've seen this with every Brock Lesnar figure we've gotten since his return. The Ultimate had it, the Elites have it, it won't focus. The Basics had it, but you got the point, you've seen it. Ponytail goes all the way down the head. Moving into the chest, typical Brock Lesnar. I do like the torso choice. I think it's good to just replace the size that Brock Lesnar has. Got the cool tattoo piece, the arm piece, the signature back piece on every Lesnar ever. I really like it. It became iconic, synonymous with the character. Another skeleton looking arm piece there. Pinless double jointed arms, feel nice and smooth. Both sides. Now we got a jean mold. I really like this a lot. We got jeans. I don't know if we've seen these before, but they do look good on the Lesnar. Just, again, something about the size is off. I'll figure it out later. But nice sculpt. I do really also like how it's not one solid color. If you look at it in the good light, there's kind of like it's not a pearlescent, but it's like a dark coating, and I do really like it. It gives just extra detail, extra depth. Makes it look good. We got a nice sculpted on painted belt with the buckle. All the wrinkles and everything are sculpted on here, so I do like that a lot. Double jointed knees. Again, black shoes, boots. fisted hands too. So I do really enjoy this figure. I will figure out the size later, but that is Brock Lesnar. Now, moving into the figure I was undoubtedly most excited for out of this pack, by far, the Paul Heyman. I've never owned a Paul Heyman. They've never really gave us a mainline Paul Heyman. There was a Build-A-Figure in the past. They might have given us once with a basic or battle pack or something, but this is my first time getting it, and man, first time in the Mega Elite line, and man, did they deliver. Our first glance, this is absolutely fantastic. More than likely best figure out of the box, but we're going to dive in, look at it closely, looking at the head scan. I mean, are you kidding me? How fantastic is that? That is Paul Heyman. This is not an action figure Paul Heyman. That is Paul Heyman. The head scan looks fantastic. The size is great. You got the hair, typical hair mold for Paul Heyman, mostly bald with the hair in the back. But I just think that head scan is more than fantastic. I think they did a great job. Nailed that. That is a head scan. That's what we think of when we hear as a head scan technology. That's what we think of, and I love that. Moving into the torso, we got a light blue shirt with a blue tie. Nothing much there. The big suited jacket, the thickness, you got some sculpted detail on here. Sculpted wrinkles on the arms with, of course, pinless and double jointed. Appreciate that. But something I want to point out that's really, really cool is if you look, it's hard to see, under here, you can see light poking out. That's because there's no torso under here. It's just a jacket mold, which is so smart, because instead of wasting all that time and money to kind of make the torso that big, they just gave us the jacket, puffed it up, and I really like that because it still looks perfect, but it doesn't affect you very much at all. So I love that a lot. Moving into the legs, again, more just sculpted suit detail, double jointed legs. He's not on ball joints, but he doesn't really need to be because you're not going to be using Paul Heyman suited figure that much. Then you got brown shoes. But I like the way it feels, I do. Of course, it looks stellar. Absolutely fantastic figure. And that's Paul Heyman. So now we're going to get into our figure comparisons for Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Now here we have a brand new Tribal Chief up next to the first heel Roman Reigns figure that we have received, the Elite. I believe it was 84. Now I just want you guys to see the progression in Roman Reigns figures. So first off, you can see this is more glossy. This is kind of a matte finish, but the skin tone, how much darker that is than this one. This one does look very much better. I just want you to see the progression now, the detail on the face scan, to the molding on the gloves, to the updated back piece. This has no back piece, so I was very excited to see that. So that is the progression of Roman Reigns heel figures. This is not really a comparison, but I just thought it'd be cool to see how he looks up next to his Shield buddies, Jon Moxley, Seth Rollins. Looks great. But of course, we gotta put him right up next to his bloodline with Jey Uso and Paul Heyman we just got. I love this. I'm digging this trio. But I do really like the figure. I think it's pretty much a re-release, but there's not that much you can do with Roman. But now let's get into our Brock Lesnar comparisons. So here is our new Elite Brock Lesnar in the middle, up next to my favorite Lesnar Elite, the WrestleMania 30 attire. I don't know what line that is from. I know it wasn't a main Elite line, but I don't know what attire or what line that was from, but I know that it's his WrestleMania 30 attire, but I love that one so much. And as you can see, he is shorter, and here's the Ultimate Edition, which is, in my opinion, the best Ultimate ever made. Definitely top 3, top 2, with AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. But you can see, let's put them up right side by side. The Ultimate Edition towers over this Brock Lesnar. So it is short. Now, I don't know what exactly is shorter about it. I think it might be the legs. If you can kind of see, his hips go up way higher than this one does. So he is kind of short, but that doesn't affect the scaling too much because it's not significant enough to where you notice it first glance. You kind of have to be picky like me. But those are Lesnar comparisons, and just for fun, we'll throw him up next to his advocate, Paul Heyman. I just love the way that looks. This Paul Heyman can go with anyone you want. But those are the Lesnar comparisons. So that has been your Amazon, or used to be Amazon exclusive 3-pack review of Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Paul Heyman. My overall thoughts on this set, I think it's great. I think it's really cool that we got it. The Heyman's fantastic. The Reigns was great. The Lesnar's pretty freaking good. So overall, I would pick this up. If I was you and you don't have this yet, I would consider adding this to collection for display, for playing, for whatever you do with wrestling figures. This is a great pack to have. And I'm back, and I'll try to be out here consistent as possible. When I'm not busy, I actually have a bunch of orders coming in now, so there'll be a bunch of reviews popping up in the next week, maybe next few days. But hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. Go to my TikTok and Instagram. I do stream on Twitch on Saturday nights, so make sure to be there. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys stay on this journey with me now that I'm back. Peace.